one, I cannot be the two. Why you on a perimeter, can't even shoot? Oh, you got a whack at jump. We gon' make it rain on thunder. I ain't tryna sit on the phone tryna.
Alright, y'all. Welcome back to the channel. I know it's been a while, but yesterday was the 2025 NFL Draft, and my Giants selected Abdul Carter with the third pick. That's not the problem. With the 25th pick that we traded up for, I think with Texans or something, we drafted Jaxson Dart. Now, I'm not here to tell you Jaxson Dart is a bad quarterback by any means. What I am going to tell you is that I wanted Sheduer Sanders. And I was watching Sheduer Sanders all year last year. I even went to the game when they played the Wildcats. And I wanted Sheduer. But what happened was we got Jaxson Dart. So we're going to sit here. And mind you, this was 2 days ago. So whoever, shout out to Bleacher Report. I'm going to watch this 22-minute one, though. Again, I haven't watched a lot of Jaxson Dart. The only Jaxson Dart that I watched, I always help out YouTube, you know what I'm saying? eBay is what I see. But listen, I watched a lot of Sheduer, not a lot of Jaxson Dart. The only Jaxson Dart that I watched was that last game against Florida. Not a good game, right? But let's see what my quarterback has in store for me.
Combined together can make up the production of Judkins. Here's Dart.
Clean pocket.
Throws right on the money. It's caught. Caden pre-scoring the tight end.
I just wanted Sheduer, that's all.
Gonna tuck and run. Showing off the speed. Jaxson Dart.
Okay. I like that. I like that. I like that a lot. Mind you, he passed the name test. I like his name. Jaxson Dart sounds tough. Not a clean pocket at his feet, and that's a good throw. It's a good throw. But it's just Sheduer's patience, his confidence. That's real nice. I haven't seen anything where he had to, well, throw somebody open. It was like, what? Throw something open is what I was going to say. That's wide open. Come on. I understand that's across the field, but basic ball handling. I don't see anything crazy. This is all against one team. But I don't know what team this is, so I'm assuming this is why he put up numbers. Can we see some film against like a good team? This is all against Furman. Let's move. Okay. I don't know if Trey Harris, I've heard of that receiver. That he was injured against the Florida game, I believe.
On third down. Dart throws,
I like that.
with the catch inside the 15, down to the 13-yard
the fact that Brian Daboll said that he reminds him of Josh Allen. I mean, open up the sideline, but that wasn't.
15 down to the 13-yard line, the 22-yard line.
Fake. He was staring down some pressure. I will give him that. He was staring down some pressure right here.
Dart. As a man pass is caught there by Watkins.
Cover 2 hole shot. That's impressive.
Right at the midfield.
But again, who are they playing?
Dart over the middle. Again,
listen, y'all. I barely got into that's Wake Forest. I barely got into college football, so some of these schools I don't even know. I just hear them names. You know what I'm saying? I know of the school maybe because of basketball stuff, maybe a player that played there. But like when I'm thinking of comp, I'm thinking of comp. Like, who is this? GA Southern? What is this? Kentucky? Oh, I'll take this. I'll take Kentucky highlights. I think they just had a DB taken.
After a 12-yard gain.
Steps up in pressure, right? That's beautiful. Rips off the, doesn't get taken down. But who's guarding, bro? There's not a defender within 15 yards of bro. What are we?
Wide open receiver. There's Harris. Delivers a stiff arm. Dives for the end zone. And he's down just short. first down.
A little off platform, if you wanna. Here's the thing. Sometimes I love a quarterback that just rips it, drops back 3 steps, 2 steps, gets it done. Perfect planning of the feet. But then again, in today's NFL, you might have to do more than that.
First down, Dart, man open, a defender slip, Trey
If
Harris.
every ball going to Trey Harris, excuse me.
And they do snap it, and Kentucky blitzes up the middle. Dart throws a dart. On the
Dart
run,
throws a dart. Trey Harris, everything.
On his way to the end zone. Touchdown, Ole Miss.
I don't mind that all these balls are going to Trey Harris because he has Malik, you know what I'm saying? So he could do the same thing.
Throws on the run, and it is caught. Get close to Dart.
I liked it. It's 4th and 11. He can't. They're in a zone, it looked like, because bro was facing the quarterback. He had to let it go, but I mean, he just put the ball up. But look at the score. Time to score is pretty impressive. He made the play at the end of the day, you know. The fact that they called it a prayer. I mean, it happens. South Carolina, okay. You hear the commentators? Everybody's saying everybody's wide open. I don't like that.
Turnovers by South Carolina in less than 6 minutes. Ole Miss going to work. Dart off play action from the pocket, gets hit, and it's caught.
That was the most impressive throw I've seen all day. Not a clean pocket. Not a clean pocket. Staring down pressure right in his face. Threw him open. That's the best throw I've seen all day. The same fake screen concept. That was the best throw I've seen all day. Not that one, obviously. The one we was talking about earlier. What route was that? That little stop and go? Yeah. DB just ate. See, even that one, like... Look, he's already beat. Wide receiver, can you see it? Yeah, wide receivers... You gotta... Oh, there was pressure. There was pressure. I accept it. I accept it. So you're gonna have to put that out there, but who's getting hit?
Dart with a defender at his feet throws it down.
Okay, what are we talking about here? Body turned sideways. Has to rotate all the way. Hangs a little bit, but hey, he makes it work. Okay. His best throws he made against the best competition. Hold up. Design run. Design run. No slide. I don't love that hit though.
First possession, here's another receiver open down
That's
the
impressive,
field,
especially against LSU.
Catch made by Caden Lee. Oregon, second year here. He was a 3-year Duck.
That's a lot of time. Jesus Christ, we can't get to the quarterback.
Harris is open again and has it this time. And he's down at the 38-yard line of LSU. Miss starts from its own 25.
I do remember some of these plays. Ooh, buddy got blown up. Can we focus on that for a second?
25.
Look at what Zero does to him. Ugh. Just clips him a little bit. That's nice. That's nice.
They had pressure on him.
I like that.
2 for 2 on third down of this drive. Dart, plenty of time. End zone, and it is.
Where was he putting that ball, though? Can we be realistic? I can't see well enough. Is this the best I can get? Jesus Christ. Because I can. Okay, let's go back.
This drive. Dart, plenty of time. End zone, and it is.
I can't comment on that. I have to see a better angle.
Trey Harris with major burns right there. Streak in 3 seasons under Brian Kelly. Third down and 15, Ole Miss. Dart throws, caught.
That's a throw.
A huge
That's a nice throw.
And a big night for Caden Lee. 95 yards in penalties. Jaxson
Oh, okay.
After the fake.
That's a good read. Russell Wilson can show you how to do that a little bit better, too. Look at him. And he's not sliding. Some of that I like because it doesn't look like he's taking big hits, you know? So when you're not sliding and you're not taking big hits, I like it. But if you're taking, that's a nice soft throw. That's a nice soft throw.
Just like that, a first down. Try and make Ole Miss one-dimensional. Dart will protect it. Wide open down the sideline. Is Daquan right? Another tight end hookup. He's breaking tackles to the 25. Teams have to run to even have a chance at winning. It's unprecedented. Dart up the seam and strike.
Okay.
All the way out close to midfield.
I just have to be impressed. The way he picks up his back foot when he throws. I don't know if Dayball likes that or if that's something they're gonna work on. That's nice. That's the thing though. We don't have he's not playing right away. We have Russ, we have Jameis. I don't know if we're taking the Jordan Love route because that's real nice. Because that would be. I mean, I know that was schemed, but he still has to put it in between here. That's very nice. But like I was saying, you know, we got Jameis, we got Russ. He doesn't need to play right away. I don't think we're taking the Jordan Love route where he doesn't play for 3 years, you know what I'm saying? But he definitely doesn't. Okay. Ooh. That's a hell of a play. 3rd and 14 too. Just come to the right. Let's get taken down. That's impressive. I'll say that. That's impressive. I like that. I like that a lot.
Great adjustments on the part of the Ole Miss offensive coaching staff.
Same pump. Just don't know how many DBs are biting on that in the league. That's single high coverage though. Is this the one? Yeah, it's the same pump and go route. I don't know what this safety was doing. Is that a safety? Oh, they're in single high. You dip. But like, if he's reading this way the whole time, and this person got help over here, so why are you not over here already? Hey, I'm not here to critique defense. We're just watching Jaxson Dart, but I don't know what that was. Was that a cover 2 hold shot, or it looked like it, but bro was way down here. You could have put it out in front of him.
Watkins in motion to the bottom of your screen. Dart
looking one way the whole time. I mean,
the
hey, when you got players, you let them make plays, you know?
And all the way out to the 48-yard line. His only touchdown has come on a scoop and score in the end zone on a fumble.
Could you have put that on him? I mean, this is all scheme. This is all scheme to get the linebacker to come down. He's wide open. Why'd you loft it, though? I'm not sure if he could have made more happen, but...
Check out your team's chances to make the college football playoff. Dart, downfield, one-on-one coverage.
Now that's a throw. Now that is a throw. Obviously, he had a clean pocket, but... Yeah, I don't know if I love his mechanics. But I'm not a QB mechanic guy, but look at that ball. That's a throw. It's not like he, you know, was wide open. Now that's a throw.
They've tried to pick on these Arkansas corners all day long, and Marquise Robinson just not in good enough.
I like that.
2nd and 8. Downfield again, got him in.
We'll sling that. That's pretty good. Not as good as last one. That's pretty good.
Watkins again. Some pressure coming. Got it off. Caught.
That was just a drop step slant. All right. And yeah, pressure, but he still had to make it work. That was his only read. That's nice.
Complete to Mr. Utility Man. Goes through his progression. Caught it.
I don't know if that's going to work in the next level. They always have a bubble to help him out, to really pull coverage. His O-line's not great. Who is Buddy chasing? Him. But you didn't see ball. Okay. I would have to see the whole play to know if that was a good throw or not. I mean, it was a good throw. He made it happen. Pressure. Locked up. I think that's all receiver.
Number 3 on
Quarterback
the
doesn't really have to do much when you have so much space over there. Jeez, he lit them up though. 35-10.
Dart on the RPO.
That's
Boy, what a
nice.
throw.
That's
Over
nice.
the linebacker before the DB and all the way down to the 38-yard line to Caden Lee. Watkins in motion. Dart
He
steps
tore him up
into the
though.
pocket.
Hey,
Move a little bit. Dancing
are we
between
sliding? What are we
tackles
doing?
on the way.
I like that. That's
Inside the
good
5
running.
to the
I don't think he has
3.
takeoff speed,
Hudson
but
Clark saves
when
a
he get going, he
touchdown.
get going. Came back to it.
Dart over the middle. Touchdown.
At this point, they gave up, but it's still nice. I mean, I'd prefer him to get stopped right
Dart
here,
over the
but
middle.
that's nice.
Touchdown. Another one. The remix. Jordan Watkins. Yeah, it's 4.
42 points. At this point, he's stat padding, but I love it.
Down the middle of the field. Caught at the
Jesus
30-yard
Christ, they
line.
got blown out.
And still up Caden Lee.
These defenders want
Caden
no
Lee put 2
smoke.
hands
Jesus
on the
Christ.
football, and it's brought down to the 5. First and goal. Second or third
To my knowledge, Arkansas was a good team though, so I don't know what happened here. I wonder if their quarterback got. I don't know if their quarterback got injured before this. Did bro fall? What happened? He was on him right here at the top of the screen, right?
Third definition that gets you sometimes. Here's Jaxson Dart from
He
the
must have
30.
tripped or something.
Oh, man,
Yeah,
you talk
he
about
had to
room
trip.
service. Putting money on
That's
tape.
tough.
Jordan Watkins.
That's real tough.
Ball out quick and getting it on the perimeter. If the game's played between the tackles, they lose. But if they can play it with their wide receivers, they're in good shape.
Caden Lee was the motion man.
That's nice. Put it up high for your tight end. I like that.
Another tight end. Under a minute to go in the quarter.
Pretty sure. Ooh. See, it's so I don't like the ref being in the middle for college. And I'm pretty sure I watched this game because this is Pat's team. But I wasn't watching Jaxson Dart thinking, oh, he's gonna be my quarterback, you know. So it's a different lens I'm watching through. If you want to see the full live reaction to the draft, by the way, it's on Pat's YouTube. We did like a 3-hour live stream, live reactions. It was crazy.
Jaxson Dart's left. Watkins breaks free again. Jordan Watkins down at the Georgia.
He has some weapons on him, don't he? That's for sure.
Dart given a nice pocket. Man breaking free over the middle. Caden Lee.
It's rough because obviously to be a good quarterback, you have to have some type of skill outside. You know what I'm saying? But when I'm in, that's nice. When I'm evaluating, again, I'm not a quarterback evaluator. I'm a fan. I'm a Giants fan. I watch people play. I like people, you know. But when I'm watching, it's like if your people are wide open all the time, you know, if you're pulling Mac Jones highlights, efficiency, that's impressive. You know, then it's not really for you. You're not really. It's not you. It's the scheme. It's your weapons on the outside. I don't know. He's made some impressive throws though, and especially with his legs. What are we doing? Oh, okay. Oh, run that back. Hold up. I was thinking juke. No, he put him on his back too. Okay. I might be sold. Look at that. Get out of there. That's impressive. 4 came back for payback, huh? That's tough. That is real tough. Wide open, whatever. This was the game I watched. The full game I watched on TV, and I was like, he has tools. It's just the picks he threw at the end of the game were really bad. He could have been in the playoffs. Look at that. That's nice. That's real nice. I didn't think it was this game. I thought it was later on in the season. But I feel like it was one of the last games we watched. That's a lot of time. Ooh, that's real good though. Lane Kiffin. He has an interesting windup. But like I said, Dayball, I like Dayball personally. I feel like he can do some things with him, you know?
Florida brings a blitz. It's picked up. So wide open. Out on the edge. It's Juice Wells. First down and more.
Trying to keep it on the left side of the field. This point forward to the end zone.
I don't know if he felt that. That's a ball. But look, this backside pressure, I don't know if he felt that or right here. I don't know if he felt that or I don't know. He was just, that could have been bad, you know? They're a lot bigger and faster. That's impressive. I think that's 60-40 receiver. Look at that. Falls forward. Ugh, that reminds me of Daniel Jones. Don't do that, please. That's nice. That's real nice. Obviously, receiver got to run the route at the right depth and all that good stuff, but he still has to put the ball there. He's gone. I like that. He runs tough. He runs tough. 2-9. Might skip this one. I thought Mississippi was good. Was I tweaking? This is where Dak went to, huh? I don't think I want to watch 2-9 highlights. But let's see if you make a play, bro. All day. More legs. He's staying in bounds. What are we doing? He landed on his head, though. Ugh.
Momentum continue to build if you're Mississippi State, and if you're Ole Miss, you're going for the kill.
Why are you tied? Or not tied, but only up 3. Oh, okay. Maybe that's why. You get the field goal, though. And you just score touchdowns. That's all day. Is he running when he doesn't need to? Like this. That's impressive. Again, receiver has to make the catch at the end of the day, but that's an impressive throw to get it out there. You know, you give the receiver a chance. Like I was comparing him to Sheduer. A lot of Sheduer's plays, if I watch Sheduer's highlights, when we're talking about his big plays, a lot of them were screens. I'm not going to hold you. A lot of shallow stuff. Let his receivers do the work. But the patience he had behind that O-line, the quarterback movement, I loved it. The confidence. And then that's an amazing throw. Hospital ball? Quite possibly. Amazing throw. Same thing. Nice. But I wanted Sheduer because I felt like he was confident. He could handle being in New York. I feel like him and Malik would. Jeez, he's gone. But I like Sheduer as a person. Like the confidence he has. Obviously, he comes from a football family, all that good stuff. I don't know these things about Jaxson Dart. Not saying that he isn't these things. I just have to do my research on what Jaxson Dart got at, you know, when we're talking character, type of family he comes from. Obviously, he's already on the Giants, so I just want to know if I love him or not. That's the first down. I think he got some dog in him, though. I'm not going to lie to you. Let's look at stats on ESPN.
He's going to probably be in the conversation as you get into the third, fourth round.
DB got to make a play on that one. I'm sorry. I'm not hearing that. That's an interesting toss. Wow. So, last year, he completed 69% of his passes. I think Sheduer was at 71, 72 maybe. 4,000 yards. 29 to 6, TD to interception. 28 sacks. What he has that Sheduer doesn't is down the field running. Like when he scrambles, he can go pick up that first down. This is impressive. Wow. Just running to your left and making the throw is already impressive. That's
Jaxson Dart just putting on a clinic.
And not for fun either. What a ball. That's insane. That's a great ball. Wow. I feel like this is not HD what I need it to be, but it is though. He had 124 carries for 495. That's what he has that Sheduer doesn't have, but
all the interviews in the offseason where he ends up in the draft.
I just want to see, like, let's go to game log.
Breaks the tackle and heads for the end zone.
I mean,
Touchdown, Ole Miss.
loss against Florida. Let's talk about it. Was that all the highlights? Okay, let's talk about it. I don't want a black screen. No, that's not going to work for me, bucko. Do I really want to watch Greenstein? Just put a big screen. Was that the game against Florida that I was talking about? Oh yeah, it was the most recent on the top. So he lost 24-17, completed 58% of his passes, 2 touchdowns, 2 picks. That was really bad. In LSU, he lost in overtime, 57% of his passes. But like his big yard games, Arkansas, 515 yards, 80% completion percentage. MTSU, I don't even know what that is, 92% completion percentage. 25 for 27. That's really nice. That's a hell of a throw, but that was against the, I think that's MTSU. I don't know. That's Duke. Okay, that was Duke. We just watched that. All right, y'all. Obviously, we have Abdul, so I'm not super like down about this draft. I wanted Sheduer. We got Jaxson Dart. And I really trust Brian Daboll. So if Brian Daboll tells me this guy plays like Josh Allen, I feel like if we put up the Wyoming stats against these stats, or film, not stats because it's different. But I don't know if we get the same. He's 6'2", 225. Josh Allen is taller than that, right? 6'2", 225 is crazy though. Josh Allen's 6'5", 230. So he's not the stature of Josh Allen. We'll see. It was nice watching some film of him. I think I feel better than I did. I'm not like, oh my gosh, wow, compared to when I watched like some of Kyler's film or even some of Baker's film when I was watching Baker's film back in the day. I used to watch those Oklahoma games and I was like, this kid's nice. I love Baker even before I was watching like college football consistently. But he passes the name check. I like Brian Daboll. He's tough. He'll do a lot of that. I like that. Wonder what number he's gonna wear. Him and Malik, man. We'll see. Again, if you want my initial reaction, I was not this calm when we first got him. Check out Pat Nation. And even weekly, we have podcasts on there weekly. I want to be more active on this channel, but it's rough for me. But I'm getting on that podcast every week. Pat, Wes, Jay Will with the guys. So I'm gonna put that link in the bio in the description. Watch all those videos. You can get my weekly thoughts and takes. But Jaxson Dart, that's who we got. That's who we gonna roll with. Let's do it. Thanks for watching this video. I truly appreciate it. If you don't agree with any of my takes, we can argue about it. Get on the podcast, get in the comments, whatever you want to do. You can subscribe to my channel right here. In this other corner, you should get with my TikTok and my Twitter. And in this corner right here, you can watch any more reaction videos, vlogs, or watch any more takes. Till then, see y'all. God bless.